What is the latest? What are you hearing on what is happening right now?
Well, I'm based right now in Tel Aviv, and we are away from all those images that we've been seeing. So people are really tense, but following really closely the situation. And not only did an alarm sounded this morning in Jerusalem, it also did in parts of Tel Aviv, including where I'm staying, which meant that we needed to gain shelter. We were hearing the Iron Dome, which is the protection system by the Israeli forces that were destroying some rockets in the sky. So right now, what I'm hearing is a lot of stress in Tel Aviv. I spoke with one of my contacts in the West Bank, and he is saying the same that people are monitoring the situation on the Palestinian side. And of course, there's a lot of casualties coming from the Gaza Strip. You were mentioning how the hospitals are overflowing. So the situation is obviously dire, and people are monitoring from Tel Aviv and what my account from my source in the West Bank.
And you mentioned the West Bank, and there have been battles or at least engagements along that stretch as well.
Yes, correct. And even casualties on the Palestinian side. There were some attacks. Right now, what I hear from my contact is that things are slowing down in the area he's in the West Bank. But obviously, it's things are changing quite rapidly.
And the Israeli military says it is taking control of all the Israeli communities around the Gaza Strip. Does that mean they are secure now, though? Are they worried about more attacks from Hamas?
I mean, I think this is the big question, but one thing is sure is that right now we're seeing a non-precedented. Um, I'm sorry. So the military has been calling for reservists and all the armies. So it's a huge campaign to recruit people and come on the ground. So we're expecting, and that's the theory from a lot of commentators. We're expecting a ground invasion of the Gaza Strip. Right now, where I am in Tel Aviv, I've also witnessed some civilians organizing to send resources to people that are going to fight on the front. You can hear one of the volunteers. He's one of many all across the country that are gathering supplies for the people that have been sent to the front.
I think that's a thing worth noting on that. The volunteer efforts of people. No, people aren't trying to get out of the country; they are staying.
From what I've gathered, a lot of people think it's their duty to stay here and help the people that have been called to fight on the Israeli side.
Anais, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure.